I call my power back to me from every person, place, entity, from every space, portal, time, and dimension.
Hey gems, how are you? Welcome back to Karma Light Readings. I'm with Karma. If you're new here, welcome and thank you so much for joining and clicking on this video today. I've already shuffled and said my blessing. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, that notification bell. Gemini, if at any time you resonate with this reading, hit that like button as well. There is a link in the description box to my website if you're interested. There are body oils. And right now there's only 5 candles left. They are 25% off. You can use the code fall sale, one word, when you check out. So let's go ahead and jump right into it and see what messages come through for you today, Gemini. All right. I hope that you guys have been doing well. All right, you have Rider, which is card number 1. So there is some type of information and or message that's coming to you. Then you have Clouds. It might bring in confusion, or let's see what comes out, but there could be confusion about a message that has already come to you in regards to children. All right, in regards to children, or this could also have something to do. Somebody's birthday here is either June 1st, June 13th, June 4th, June 3rd. Those are specific. It's okay if that isn't your birthday, Gemini. These are just dates that are coming up very, very strong, okay? May also June 16th. So listen, with this Rider, Clouds, Child, and then you have Ship. Okay. So Gemini, a lot of you are in the process here of doing deep, deep healing. Things from your childhood may be coming up, and you're in the process of cutting out anything that was weighing you down or preventing you from reaching that fulfillment of abundance and prosperity within, okay? There's some type of new information and knowledge that's coming to you that is either connected to children, connected to your childhood, something revolving around children. You'll know best, but the confusion is just there to distract you from the knowledge that's actually being given to you and is the key to your rebirth in this particular situation. Okay, so let's get into it and see. And this may be showing up for you gems in different ways, right? So that's why it's important to take what resonates and leave what doesn't, place it where it belongs. Some of you, this may not have anything to do with an actual relationship with another child. This could just solely be about yourself, okay? But of course, children play a huge role, especially if you have your own. They're wonderful reflections in what we need to still heal within ourselves. All right, you have Strength card, Leo energy. Then you have the 3 of Cups. And we're going to be clarifying all of this. Some of you, I feel like somebody needed to stand their ground against a group of people, not in a bad way. I do sense that this group of people are people that genuinely care for you, especially the way they're showing up in this picture. But there was something that you needed to be courageous about. Yeah, okay, 8 of Swords, yeah. Maybe you were learning how to like have your voice in this group of people because you felt stuck and trapped for so long. Again, there's something very strong here with illusions and false perceptions that was keeping somebody stuck in a cycle. All right, you have the Ace of Wands. You have the Star in the center of your reading, which is Aquarius energy. Then you have the 5 of Wands. Okay. The Moon, Pisces energy. And then you have the 7 of Wands and the Hermit, which is Virgo. All right, 8 of Wands, the Hierophant, Taurus energy, Queen of Pentacles, 4 of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. And on the bottom, you have the Devil. Capricorn energy with the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and then you have Temperance here. Sagittarius with the Ace of Cups, 2 of Cups, the Tower. Okay, well, first things first, Gemini, there's so much energy going on around you. That's why the cloud is here. And it's also why the Eight of Swords is here, because it's bringing in some type of confusion that's making it difficult for you to understand or figure out which direction, which way you need to go, what is the best choice for you. Because there's like a new direction or a very excited type of energy that's coming upon me here with this Eight of Wands and the Hierophant that has to do with a marriage, a relationship, because I have the King and Queen of Pentacles, the Four of Wands, a Hierophant. This is about something stable. This is about a foundation. And right now it may feel like everything is up in the air, and that's why you have this confusing energy, but it's whatever this conflict is with the Five of Wands, it is all serving a higher purpose, and it's definitely about closing out some type of very toxic cycle or something that was preventing you from establishing clarity and truth in regards to your new beginnings or bringing in balance into your life. It's pretty deep healing here. It's pretty big because you have all of the aces and you have what looks to me like it's connected to your family or relationships. It's like your whole life is being taken and flipped inside out is what it feels like, but it's actually being made right. It's like you've been inside out for so long, now you're being made right, okay? So let's clarify strength here. But I feel like it comes to you looking like drama or trouble. Why is strength here? The Pelican, okay. The Emperor. So yeah, you needed to stand strong in a situation here. The Phoenix. And the Commander, which is the King of Pentacles. You have support around you, Gemini. You're not as alone as I think you sometimes feel. I do sense that you know that. I do sense that this was a struggle because I'm seeing a major spiritual transformation take place that requires a lot of strength, a lot of discipline, okay? And sometimes with this Commander, when you see the face, how he has three faces, sometimes it feels like you're losing your mind. But it's the process of coming undone, okay? Let's see here. We have the Three of Cups. What is this Three of Cups, please? For Gemini. The Queen of Swords. Might be taking advice from those around you. Nine of Cups. There is a group of people here that you rely on that I feel speaks life into you. Some of you could also be a healer. Like maybe you've been speaking life into others for so long and now it's time for you to speak it into yourself. The Three of Cups and the Five of Wands. Okay. Okay. Somebody in this group, and I have to tread lightly with how Spirit is explaining this to me, Gemini, but there's a lot of conflict or the feeling of competition in this group, while simultaneously everybody having emotions or it's not like these are bad people. So this is very specific. I think that there's just a situation here that's very complicated, where a lot of emotions are all around. There obviously could be children that are involved now, because with the 3 and the 3, that gives me the 6 of Cups, and we have child here. This could be, you know, involving very deep soul bonds and energetic connections here. But I almost sense that somebody... I'm getting an energy of somebody who is trying to keep everybody happy, and innocently this has turned into, and maybe not so innocent, but it's turned into some type of conflict. Like everybody has a different emotion in regards to this situation now, and there's some type of advice that makes you feel stuck or restricted with this 8 of Swords. So let me see here. Clarify. There could be You want to know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing somebody who has multiple partners or like multiple children with different parents. And this isn't going to be for every Gemini. And I sense that there's someone here who's trying to heal. And in that healing, one of the difficulties is remaining calm because there's conflict in this group. Even though the intentions of this group are not necessarily negative, it's more like self-esteem issues between everybody in the group. It's kind of confusing for me, Gemini. I'm trying to make sense of it for you. Yeah, you need to shift your focus off of this outside energy, this Five of Wands. Okay, there it is. Show more respect. That's what that strength was. And it's not to say that you're disrespectful, Gemini. I think that this is a very tough life lesson in you maybe needing to swallow some pride and come to something humbly so that you're not meeting this group of people or this person on the same level that they're on, because it's actually beneath. Like, you're going to rise above to find a new way to handle this situation. That's how Spirit is showing it to me. It makes sense as to why then the Eight of Swords is here, because it's a lesson to help you break out of a cycle. What is this Eight of Swords, please? The Two of Swords, which gives me the 10. You're trying to block a pattern from repeating. But you want to be careful that you don't double block yourself into something and get lost. 10 of Pentacles. Somebody feels restricted in a commitment, or even financially. There's like a struggle with finances here. The Sun. There's so many different ways that this can go, but it requires taking a leap of faith, taking a risk. It requires not giving up. I see where there's confusion though because of heartbreak. 7 of Cups and the 3 of Swords. There's infinite possibilities for this abundance to come to you with this 10 of Pentacles. But the cycle is, one of the patterns is being stuck in a cycle of blocking yourself based off of pain or traumatic responses or perceptions. You're coming out of that though. That's why the Sun is here. It's like the divine is giving you a way out, possibly through meditation. Maybe some of you have just recently taken on meditation, or you've gone deeper into your meditation, because I see somebody coming out of it, because you have the Ace of Wands next. Yeah, seeing clearly. Meditation is what's helping you. You have the numbers 23, 11, and 1. And I think too, some of this conflict, this outside conflict, Gemini, is there could be a group of people here who don't really believe that you're actually going to succeed with making this progress. Clarify, please, the Ace of Wands. Wow, the Ace of Wands twice with the 4 of Wands. So the Ace of Wands to me represents somebody who has done a lot of healing, which healing requires forgiveness of all things, right? Forgiveness of self, forgiveness of situations. And when we really truly forgive something and release it, then that blockage that was there is replaced with light, the Ace of Wands. It's brand new energy that the divine hands you with the ability to manifest and create it into something that you want. It's like that blockage from your abundance is now gone, and you're being given 2 Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of reciprocation and mirroring duality of forgiveness. Like, it's forgiving yourself, forgiving others. It's both inside, both outside. And it brings you to a crossroads here in regards to what it is you want to manifest and create. The 4 of Wands. Wow. You're wanting peace in either your home life, or there's a connection here. Alignment. 11-11 could be dealing with a soulmate here. Yeah, the Composer, which I think in this deck is the Page of Cups. You have the Queen of Pentacles again. You're in the process of making the proper decisions to build and create the life you want. Some of you may start a new job, a new passion, but there's opportunities that are coming to you and being presented to you, Gemini, because of the progress and stride that you are making in your healing. Some of you could be healers, light workers here with the star and the moon. Very, very psychic energy, intuitive energy here. Clarify the star, please. What comes in with the star? There's a lot that's being revealed to you here. The veil is being lifted. 9 of Swords. A lot of your fears. 3 of Wands. Wow. Somebody here is very, very, very obedient to the Most High. That's beautiful. The 9 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. It's like, it doesn't matter in what direction other people are expecting or telling you to go. You see the Holy Spirit above your head. You're allowing it to lead you. There's always going to be a little bit of hesitation and fear, especially Gemini, if you are just starting this journey of fully releasing and allowing the Holy Spirit to guide you. There's always going to be fear. That's part of our human makeup, and that's part of the lesson and the challenges that we face on this ascension journey. Don't give up. I see you learning new ways on how to clear out your mind and how to overcome certain perceptions and battles here. I almost feel like somebody's had a very, very deep spiritual experience recently where maybe a new gift was activated and you can hear something now. Like whatever you've removed from yourself or healed, it's given you a broader perception and clarity on the other side where you're like, oh, I'm being called over here. Like I thought I was being called that way. Clarify? Yeah, the 9 of Wands. This has not been easy, but see how you're walking away. This is the 8 of Swords and this is the 8 of Cups. You are freeing yourself from that which has bound you and kept you tied up in a cycle for so long. It is exhausting. And I sense that there are moments where you really feel like you're just going to explode. And part of your lesson here with the Strength as the first card out was to stand in that balance, to stand in that strength. That's what the star is giving you. It's like a higher knowledge and perception of what's taking place. Deep, deep healing. Clarify, please. You're being called in a direction that you've never gone through before. That's why there's fear. You have to think it through. And the time is now. Yeah, look, you have new home on the bottom. So some of you could be moving. Maybe you're thinking about taking an offer or buying or selling a house here for some of you. And that's part of this process of you growing as well. Definitely have to do an energy cleansing. That's what I just opened to. Of course, whenever we see this guy, we always want to energy cleanse. We want to energy cleanse every day. All right, we have the 5 of Wands. I mean, this looks like a battle to me of somebody trying to reach the top first or trying to prove to others that I can do this. The Holy Spirit is up there with the fire. It's like that's what you're trying to reach. And I sense that you're in this process of getting there first. Not so much that it's a competition, but it almost feels like it because of, I just feel like there's an energy of disbelief from people around you. Not quite sure what that is stemming from though. You have karma here. Justice, okay? So there may be some hurdles and challenges, okay? That's what, of course, with the 5 of Wands, still needing to clear out and close out certain karmic cycles and do what's right. 7 of Pentacles, so being patient. All the scales are going to be reset here. 3 of Pentacles. You're in the process of this. So you're in the process of your testimony. That's what it is. You have the Death card, Sagittarius again with the Maze, which is Temperance. And then the 9 of Pentacles. You're working your way through. So while it seems difficult, while it seems like you're facing a battle, I think that's also where the Strength card is coming in, where you're needing to just really be patient. Because this is an investment, right? With the 7 of Pentacles here. You're investing and waiting to see the growth. This is how you shift the scales. This is how your karma changes. It's on how you invest in yourself. How well do you collaborate with others, but collaborate with yourself and show up? and put in the work. This then gives me the 10 of Pentacles. If you're buying a house, there could be just other offers that you may have to go back and forth on, or you feel like you're fighting against other. That's very specific though. Yeah, results are coming. Results are coming from your hard work. You have the numbers 11 and 23 again. So 11, 11. Somebody is not hearing you. They're not fully hearing what you're saying, but results are coming. So it's like, be patient. Success is yours. Romance is yours. Yeah, you have a whole new lifestyle. This is what I'm saying. Something's being flipped from the inside out. Whatever you're working on, whatever you're building right now, it's like long-term commitment, long-term abundance. All right, you have the Moon, the Seven of Wands, and the Hermit. Something from the inside is being revealed to you, big time. And you're in this space of really wanting to protect your energy and like kind of be in your own bubble. Again, you have some people that are just, they're trying to burst your bubble, but you have found some type of center, balance, or peace. The Hermit, yeah. More information. Something's going to be revealed to you. Clarify, please, the Moon. What comes in with the Moon here for Gemini? You have the Fool. The Six of Pentacles. Everything is shifting. Somebody's done some deep diving here. The Nine of Pentacles. Wow. And the Ace of Pentacles. You're finding your way. You're finding your way out of a situation where you had felt stuck or it was very, very chaotic. You're bringing in balance. It's through investment in yourself. It's like, instead of, what Spirit is showing me, Gemini, instead of reciprocation between you and the outside world and other people, this is now like a personal thing between you and God. It's reciprocation with self. You've been giving, 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 and now you're going to reciprocate by giving to yourself. Does that make sense? And sometimes giving to ourselves means pulling back and isolating here, especially with the Seven of Wands and the Hermit. Clarify? Yeah, Six of Wands. Victory, success. The Knight of Wands. The King of Swords. There is a conversation, and I'm going back to this not hearing you, where you feel like you're constantly butting heads with this person or this group of people. Two of Cups. Again, this could be somebody that you're in a relationship with here, especially with the Two of Cups here. But both of you are protecting yourselves, and there is both of you are kind of butting heads, and both of you are trying to put your foot down and create boundaries. There's going to be success because I sense that somebody, you, because of the work that you've done, you're going to, like I said before, you're going to rise above it, and the ego is going to leave. You're going to break apart that ego and be able to see something from a different perception to help. It's through an awakening, though, that you're going to receive this information. Clarify, please. Yeah, it's not personal. That's what shifts everything, is maybe what you were taking personal, all of a sudden through your healing, you're going to recognize it has nothing to do with me. Time to forgive. It has to do with whatever this person was going through, and that's going to change the course of this situation. This conversation may be over the phone, okay? Yeah, it's a balancing act because somebody else is coming from a low vibrational place, and because of what you've learned, because of what you've discovered, you're going to take it to the next level by not responding in how they thought you would, if that makes sense. Why is the Hermit here? The Lovers. the Four of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. Yeah, and then you have the Ace of Cups, the Maze, and Life on Earth. So you're in the middle of a karmic lesson, possibly involving a relationship here. Here's the Devil and the Two of Wands, the past lives. There's so many different ways that this can go. Gemini, I feel like I'm connecting with someone who genuinely wants to heal this connection. And maybe that's not you and you don't resonate with that, and that's okay. Because overall, it's a healing in oneself. But what just came out is, you know, there's a struggle with really fully being able to release the situation, but yet there's still a conflict that is showing up because somebody's still holding on to, like I said, they're holding on to past arguments, manipulation, and pain, which may require a separation or a pause in a connection while more information is revealed either to you or this person. It comes from within, it comes from healing. On the bottom, there is a connection here that's gonna go through an ending and then a rebirth, okay? Because I have the Ten of Swords and the Ten of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the Ace of Cups, and the Maze. It's like this is a relationship or a marriage that is going through a hard time. Maybe it's not a marriage, maybe it's between you and your kid, because we had, you know, we have the Four of Wands and we have children here. But it is a healing that's taking place. Everybody here's on a different timeline, so it really just depends on, you know, what timeline you're on here. Strength again. You are going to handle this situation differently than you ever have. Then you have set boundaries. There's some group that doesn't believe you're going to be able to do what you're doing. And I feel like you're going to knock it out of the water. Yeah, pause before acting. You're not going to rush into something anymore. There are children involved. There are children involved in this situation. But you're handling it differently, and that's what's going to change the outcome, you know? All right, so let's get some cards here. Go ahead and take a deep breath, Gemini, and let's see what messages come through. I'm going to pick 3 cards. You obviously don't have to pick just one. You can take all 3 as a message if that's what your spirit is telling you to do. All right, so let's look into this here and get these 3 cards out. All right, if you picked card number 1, you have titanium rainbow quartz, multifaceted. There are many layers and dimensions to the situation or person you're talking about or asking about. That's what I was saying. It really just depends on what timeline and dimension you're in right now with this situation. I'm seeing it as a whole. And there's all these different phases that it has to go through. All right, you also have aquamarine, divine life purpose. Trust the signs and your inner guidance, which are leading you to fulfillment. That's why you have the hermit. It's like, let me go within. Let me go within and connect with God before I make a decision here. And then you have fluorite, natural beauty and authenticity. Be yourself as God made you, naturally attractive and lovable inside and out. All you have to do is show up and just genuinely be you. All right, Gemini, I'm sending you so much love, and I look forward to hearing from you. Bye.